a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC podcasts are a service of CNC Worldwide. They're brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. Well, get ready for a blast of this stuff. The fringe of the nor'easter storm working its way up the Atlantic coast will brush by Rochester Wednesday and Thursday. The entire Rochester region is under a winter weather advisory until 4 o'clock Friday morning. An inch or so of wet snow should be on the ground by Wednesday morning, 3 to 5 more inches during the day, another 3 to 5 inches Wednesday night, and another couple of inches Thursday during the back half of the storm. Temperatures will stay around freezing all day Wednesday and in the upper 20s Wednesday night, so keeping the roads clear won't be too big of an issue. Temperatures will warm up on Friday and Saturday, and then things should start melting off. Monroe County Executive Maggie Brooks' 2015 budget plan sailed through the county legislature Tuesday night, including a reduction in county support for government-subsidized daycare that was criticized by legislature Democrats. The budget passed on a party line vote, all Republicans in favor, all Democrats against. Brooks' budget cuts the county's support for subsidized daycare by about $400,000. Brooks said that was still more than the minimum required by the state. And Majority Leader Steve Tucciarello of Gates says there won't be any actual reduction in daycare services because the state is boosting funding for the program. Democrats wanted to keep county funding at this year's level so more low-income families could be served. The 2015 county budget is just shy of $1 billion. It holds the county tax rate flat for an 11th straight year. The Spencerport Central School District will hold off until early next year on any decision to join the Urban-Suburban Transfer Program. The Spencerport School Board was planning to vote on the issue Tuesday night, but decided to hold off and schedule another public hearing due to the intense interest generated by this week's second hearing on the issue. That'll come in January or February. In the meantime, the district has reduced the number of Rochester students it would accept under the program from about 120 to 72. Hundreds of people attended Tuesday night's hearing. One speaker said he'd stop paying taxes if the Spencerport district brought in city children. Rochester's Board of Ethics finds no ethical problems with City Councilman Adam McFadden also serving as interim director of the Rochester Housing Authority. City Councilwoman Jackie Ortiz asked for a ruling after the RHA board fired former director Alex Castro and brought McFadden in to run the agency until a permanent replacement can be found. A majority of the Ethics Board ruled this week that McFadden should simply recuse himself from any council vote having to do with the RHA. The University of Rochester has submitted its plan for reconstructing East High School as the city school district's EPO, or Educational Partnership Organization. The city school board now has until the end of the month to approve this plan if East High is to avoid being shut down at the orders of the state education department. If they agree, the U of R will run East High next fall on a very different model. The goal is to get the graduation rate up to 80%. East will be split into a lower school for grades 6 through 8 and an upper school for grades 9 through 12. The school size will be reduced by about 400 students. Students will have a longer 7.5-hour school day with the extra class time spent on math and literacy. The planners believe the way students get started is critical for high school success, so ninth grade will be a separate freshman academy in its own wing of the building. Greece police say their third suspect in the Polo Place home invasion robbery has been arrested in the Bronx. Gary Lambert was picked up by U.S. Marshals and federal ATF agents in connection with the October robbery of a home jewelry business. The couple who owns the home were beaten and tied up. The robbers took more than $200,000 in cash and jewelry from their safe. Two other suspects, Clarence Lambert and Jessica Moskicki, were already in custody. A 27-year-old Webster man is facing charges of burglary, robbery, and grand larceny after breaking into a home on Lake Road and assaulting the owner. Webster police say Adam Noto broke into the home but was confronted by the homeowner who tried to snap a picture of the suspect in the act. Noto allegedly hit the homeowner, stole the camera, and ran. Police tracked him down and arrested him the same night. A 57-year-old Avon man is under arrest on a number of charges after authorities discovered he'd been having sex with a child over a period of about 6 years. Richard Cristiano was charged with first-degree rape, predatory sexual assault against a child, and course of sexual conduct against a child. Papers filed in court say he admitted to having sexual contact with the girl since she was 7. The girl's mother allegedly knew what was happening, but Cristiano had told her he would make sure her daughter was taken away from her if she talked. Livingston County Sheriff Thomas Doherty says this is still an active investigation. They are looking into whether there are additional victims. Cristiano is being held without bail in the Livingston County Jail because he is charged with a Class A felony. After the rapid sellout of her opening night concert for the Xerox Rochester International Jazz Festival, organizers say they are adding a second concert by headliner Diana Krall. The second show is 4 p.m. June 19th, also at the Kodak Hall at the Eastman Theater. Once again, no pre-sale. Tickets go on sale Friday morning at 10, online, by phone, or at the box office, and they will probably sell out just as fast as the first show did. New York's farmers have donated a record 9.6 million pounds of food to New York's food banks, according to the Rochester-based FoodLink agency. FoodLink serves anti-hunger programs in 10 counties around Rochester. The New York Farm Bureau and FoodLink officials made that announcement at an annual holiday event on Tuesday. Your next CNC podcast is whenever you click on one of these pages and catch one. We post updates as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.